Hey, today we are in Hiawatha, Kansas. Now, Hiawatha, it might seem like somewhere like who'd want to go to Hiawatha? Well, you know, here's the thing: is one of the most famous landmarks in the state of Kansas is in Hiawatha, and that is the Davis Memorial. Now, you might be asking, what was the Davis Memorial? Well, John Davis, he developed this back like in the early 1900s, married a lady named Sarah. And the thing was, they were a very stingy couple. You know, they didn't spend a lot of money, very modest. But apparently, the rumor is, when she died, he turned around and just spent as much as he could. Just went crazy, throwing money here and there and everywhere. And what he did was, originally, she was buried and had a regular, modest tombstone. Well, time passed, and he decided that that was not good enough. See, he turned around and made this huge memorial that goes through and has basically their life together. You see different versions and ages of Sarah, and of course then John sitting there too. You get there's some urns and that. I mean, this is right here. This is all Italian marble. Okay. They said there's probably over $200,000 at the time when this was made. But see, right there we got, that one says the vacant chair. So come around there. So I mean, this thing, as you can see, I mean, it's just like super nice. And the thing was, this was a very poor town at the time, and a lot of the townsfolk, you know, while the rest of the town was off and you know, suffering, they really didn't like the fact that all this money was being spent to make this memorial. All right, here you can see here are the graves, both of them right here. They got under this canopy here. There's Sarah's, and of course John is buried right next to her there. And they did have one of the statues that its head did come off and that kind of stuff. That's why part of the reason also they put this wall around is to keep people from screwing around and playing on it. See, there's we got some more urns and that down there. But I mean, this was all built in. This took about. Construction started about 1930 and got done about 1934, 1935. So it was just insane. Now there's one of the big things that they talk about. See, we got some right there. Is that Sarah as an older lady there? There she is, younger. They said this is all the people in the statues. Of course, is Sarah and John, and at different ages. Now, one of the controversies around this whole entire memorial here is, you know, John, of course, you could tell by Italian marble that he had some money. Here there is a younger couple right here on this side. But John did not like Sarah's family, and he did not want her family getting the money. So basically what he did was he went crazy and spent all this money to make this memorial just so they would not get any of the money. Even though the town was poor and a lot of people, they didn't like this whole monument that they made. The thing is, they have every year over 10,000 visitors come out just to see this memorial. And another little unknown fact was that even though people didn't think that John was a people person, because he basically, everybody thought he was an asshole and he hated people, because he was quoted to say whenever he's asked about why he built this, he says, "It's my goddamn money. I'll do what the fuck I want to with it." I don't know if he said fuck, but he did say it's his money. He'd do what he wants to with it. I was just adding a color for that there. But the thing, he actually, over the years, would give away thousands of dollars a year to poor people in the town to help them out. So it wasn't quite the tyrant dick that everybody made him out to be. Now here is, we're going to do one more quick little look at here. And I want you to notice on the statue, John Davis, he does not have his left hand. All right. So let's go backwards through the history of John and Sarah. As we notice right here, once again, there's young Sarah and there's young John. He's got both hands. We move over towards here. We see he's got both hands at that age. Come around over this way. We see John is missing his hand. And of course we got Sarah aging over on that side there. She wants to get that all Italian marble. Then here we see, oh, getting the older years. Why is John missing his hand? Once again, he lost it to infection. Yep, that's right. Infection took his hand, and here would be John all by himself. And then, of course, the very end, the final shot, we have both of them kneeling before each other's graves. As you can tell, as I said, we are in the main square for the city, and right there, that clock is been there since 1891. And this is the main street right here, Oregon. Now, here's an interesting little fact about Hiawatha. Now, the streets on the north side of Oregon, the streets are named after Indian tribes that lived north. The south side, of course, are named for Indian tribes that lived in the south side of Oregon. So, a little interesting fact. And of course, what the journey into Little Town would not be complete if we did not go see the local Masonic temple. And here's one thing. Look how long, big these roads are. Why do small towns have such large roads? You get